So, ladies and gentlemen, even though the video just fully got uploaded a few minutes ago, none of you have obviously viewed it yet, but this is pretty much the part 2 before you actually watch the music video in the next 2 or 3 hours, depending on when you all watch these two preview videos. It's the Keep This Family Whole preview review part 2, which I'm making right now. So, this is practically, I would say, a disclaimer now. The disclaimer is to say that there are some language references within not just the Keep This Family Whole music video, but there's some disclaimer references with language, profanity, etc. Not just in Keep This Family Whole, but practically in all 3 videos. There was even some in other past videos, music videos that I posted. I just never put a disclaimer on them, except for one. And I think because that one had so much, you couldn't even try to hide it to a certain degree, or whatever else phrase you were to put there. But again, to let everybody know once again, it's not that NJ doesn't curse. It's just I try not to curse, number one. And 2, I don't take pride in cursing whatsoever. Especially knowing that I am, as I said before, a born-again Christian. I got baptized 2 or 3 weeks ago over here at Salem Missionary Baptist Church over there at Greenwood, Mississippi. Life in 662, so once again, look that up. Because of all those reasons, plus more, including my role model and mentor status, big brother status, to which I pretty much hold myself to on a 24/7 basis and hold over my own head on a 24/7 basis, because I want to put the best version of myself out there in every facet of my life for the kids to look up to and model their own lives out, after in the best, most possible, beneficial way, period. It does not mean I don't stumble at times with my Christianity, or I don't stumble at times here and there with representing myself. I do. I try what I can to quickly correct it and move on, and hopefully not make the same mistake again. Because as I said before, I care what the kids, especially the kids, learn from me, knowing how many of them I have that look up to me on a daily basis, and how many of them have great love and respect for me, again, on a daily basis, and how many of them that I am their big brother, or I'm one of their big brothers on a 24/7 Eternal Afterlife with Jesus Christ basis. You get the big finale points. Finale. You get the point with what I'm saying there. At least I hope you do. So, like I said before, in many cases, I'm never trying to tell anybody that, oh, Nate's so perfect, Nate's this, and in terms of perfect, if he doesn't do anything wrong, and etc. And I mean, to a lot of people, I am a saint, and in many cases, I'm filled with saint qualities up and down, left and right. But again, I still make mistakes, I still stumble, I still use certain words at certain times that I have to catch myself sometimes, if not all the time, before I even say them. Because I'm like, wait, that's not right, wait, that's not good, wait, that's not healthy, that's not clean, wait, you stand up for this, you stand up for this, you stand up for that, represent this and that type of way. Like I said before, I'd rather die with this purpose than to live without it, because it keeps me on my toes with everything. And like I said before, we need more people, if you were to ask me in today's day and age, that are very cautious of what not just the kids but everybody is learning from them on an everyday basis. I'm cautious of what everybody thinks of me and what everybody learns from me, not just the kids, but predominantly the kids, because they are the next generation and they have very much impressionable minds and so forth and so forth, and you have to try to help mold their minds in the best, most beneficial, God first, pure and clean way you possibly can. So hopefully when they grow up to be your age, of whatever age you are, of discernment and stuff like that, hopefully when they get to those ages, they know how to handle themselves on a mature and proper day-to-day basis in a very mature, respectful, Jesus Christ salvation, God first manner. I'm not saying that I worded all that right but at the same time, you definitely understand not even the fine line there. You understand the bottom line of everything I just said. But just let everybody know there is definitely bits of profanity in all three of these music videos that I'm dropping. Keep the family close, or not keep the family. Keep this family whole. I keep saying the close part off of Drake's song from Views, the intro. Keep the family close. I keep copying that, or I keep mixing my title up with that. My title is Keep This Family Whole. I'm going to remake that song, but for now, that's the version that I have. That's out there on YouTube, this channel. So, like I said, you got Keep This Family Whole. You have For the Kids, and you have Hungry and Humble. Not to say that a few of these songs could not be remade. They totally will. Some of these songs will be totally remade, if not all of them. But for now, this is what we got. Hope everybody enjoys them whenever the songs do come out. And continues to learn, build, and grow with everything of which I'm putting out there with this content. Like I said before, I definitely, like I said, I mean it when I say I try to put the best version of myself out there for everybody to learn, build, and grow with, for everybody to, and like, even when I'm not around people, I still try to, always be on my best behavior and be the best version of myself pretty much in everyday life with everything I do. Not just, because one of the top things I don't want, especially for the kids, I don't want anybody, I don't want the kids to think is that, oh, when he's in front of us, he's all tip-top clean and stuff like that. But then when he's away from us, he's a whole different, negative beast, negative animal, and etc. That's not my personality whatsoever. Regardless of who I'm around, I try to put my best version out there because I know who I am. I know what I am. I know what I believe in. And I try what I can to represent myself in the utmost God-first, pure and clean manner, to where everybody can learn from me, learn with me, build with me, grow with me, and we can all help heal this culture towards the Jesus Christ salvation better tomorrow, so on and so forth. Like I said, I hope everybody understands that by now when I preach it in practically every song and practically every video I do here. I hope you understand. If you don't understand, there's, again, more content, past, present, and future, for you to soak up and absorb and use your own discernment on it, etc. And just to let y'all know, there's bits of profanity in this stuff when it comes to these future music videos that I'm about to drop within the next few hours or the next 24 hours. You get the point. And I hope you all definitely enjoy them, and we'll see again where we continuously go with more new music, because I definitely got a project or two dropping within the next few weeks, or within the next week, because like I said, I've been recording quite a lot of music, so we'll see where it all goes. Hope everybody is having a definitely great, beautiful, blessing get this summer. I look forward to when I get back to the city sometime in July. Well, it's supposed to be next week, but I look forward to hopefully sometime in July or August stopping by Walmart or stopping by Office Depot or whatever store and buying up a whole ton of school supplies to fulfill my school supply promise to not only St. John's, but definitely Duval and whatever else schools and or school districts that I get to fulfill it to this year. It's pretty much the first year of me doing it, but at the same time, with me being 20 years old, it's kind of the perfect time to do it, knowing that I just graduated from Allen D. Nease High School as a fifth-year senior this past school year. It's a perfect time for me to keep on putting my money where my mouth is, in terms of, because I definitely have been putting my money where I've pretty much been putting my money where my mouth is, and plenty other times in terms of supporting my school at practically every sporting event that I possibly could, which I could afford to go to and stuff like that. I've pretty much been putting my money where my mouth is in those terms, and now it's me putting my money where my mouth is in terms of donating school supplies. I don't know how many schools need school supplies, in particular around the 904, but I can assure you that there's quite a bit of schools that I know, if not all the schools, will definitely greatly appreciate it. A lot of parents will greatly appreciate it. And who am I kidding? They already have drives out there. They've been have drives out there for at least a good decade or more, probably way longer than that, but that's just a random guess, for donating school supplies. So I'm just, again, continuing that trend with my own work and my own foundation of it, which is Brotherhood Nation Foundation. So we'll see what schools I end up donating school supplies to eventually, and so on and so forth. Um, and if I and I'll definitely be posting that on my YouTube channel because, like I said, that's definitely real with me. So we'll see what schools end up getting their school supplies eventually. I'm definitely very deep and passionate about it. I love the kids with all my R&B heart and soul. I pretty much preach it in practically every single song. I cherish my big brother stuff. I cherish my role model and mentor stuff. It's a part of my everything. It's part of my reason for living each and every day of my life. And if you were to ask me, that's one of the top reasons why God keeps me alive each and every day of my life is for things like that. You know, so on and so forth. Because there's a lot of work to do to help heal this culture. And I definitely believe I'm definitely a leading captain of that. In many of those movements and causes in many different, facets, areas, variations, and etc. So again, I love everybody. Hope everybody has a great blessing. Get the rest of your summer. Continuously posting live updates on this channel and on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, etc. And we'll see again what we continuously get with it. And hope everybody again continues to do what they gotta do to enjoy the summer, get ready for school again, and try to soak up both the rest of summer and school in the most God first, plentiful, beneficial way you absolutely can. Because one of the biggest things I want to tell the kids, you can enjoy school. You really can. No matter what school you go to, you can enjoy it. It overall depends on your outlook on things and your morals towards what you're there for. Because a lot of kids, they expect to get in trouble and literally get no punishments for it. And when they do get punishments, they think they're qualified to say they hate that school. When actually, no, in many cases, you're not qualified to say you hate that school. When, especially if you knew what you were doing was wrong. In which a lot of kids, they know what they're doing is blatantly wrong. But they do it anyway. And they want to get mad at the system for rightfully punishing them for something that they did that was wrong. Now we can like I said, we are all now a lot of us, if not all of us, we're totally up for second chances and rehabbing and etc. But again, you can only get so many chances before you have to be punished, obviously, because it's obvious it's not getting through to you and you're not learning your lesson. So again, probably got a few songs dedicated to that. But again, to all kids out there, I hope you have a great school year. Regardless whether I stop by your school to volunteer or not, hope you have a great school year. More music coming soon. Hope everybody definitely, in terms of stuff like character counts, hope everybody continues to live up to that. And enjoy your blessing. Get the rest of your summer, school year. More updates coming soon. Because I've pretty much spoken on that exact same topic when it comes to disciplinary actions. I've spoken on that quite a few times, that some kids, they know what they're doing is wrong, but they expect to do it and not get in trouble for it, and they think they're qualified to say they hate the school. You're not. The people who are qualified to say they hate the school are the people who literally steer away from trouble, try to focus purely on their work, and you don't have to have a ton of friends here for this equation to work for you. You just have to be somebody who, like I said before, someone who understands what school is solely about, tries to, goes in there every single day and tries to put their 110%, I would say, or 100%, but you get the point, your best efforts towards it every day to learn what you got to learn, and etc. And frolic around with your friends whenever God first get that free time to do so. You get the point there, And the people who are steering away from trouble, those are the people that are qualified to complain about this and that school. Not the people who go out of their way seeking trouble and or knowing what they're doing is blatantly wrong and then do it and then get mad at the system for busting them and dishing out a punishment when they've done it so many times. That's what a lot of kids, again, are definitely confused about, which is not really something to be confused about. It's, again, a 2+2 thing in many cases. God bless. I love y'all. Take care. Your boy, the man, NJ number 2 the city. Out. More music coming soon. More of everything and love on this channel coming soon. God bless. Take care. Life in the 662. Life in the 904. Cross the way. You know what's up. God bless. God first. One was his unashamed. God first. God over everything. Jesus Christ, salvation reigns.